Hey everyone, this is Chris and Sandy Benton with the Chris and Sandy Show. We get up close and personal, some amazing guests throughout the entertainment industry. And today, like I said, on every episode, we got a great one for you. Who do we have?
We have Lyngee with us today. She is a French-German rapper, singer, songwriter, and actress born in Berlin. She started her music career in a girl group in France before deciding to become a solo artist. Lyngee's first single, No Excess, was released with a music video, which she also produced. She is currently recording her first album, which will include an amazing duet with a legendary rapper. Release date is summer of 22, and she will also play a supporting role in an American movie in 22 before beginning the first dates of her European tour.
And we're
Yes.
excited to have her on the show. So
Yes.
welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm very honored. Thank you.
We always like to start the show out the same way. The last
yes.
20
Mhm.
months have been really tough for a lot of people, especially
Yes.
in entertainment. So
Oh, yes.
how has COVID affected you, and what have you done to maneuver through this?
Well, to be honest, it was really hard at the beginning because in Germany, they closed everything. We couldn't do nothing. They closed. I think it was the same in the US.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And but I did a lot of I don't want to say illegal things, but I started doing little videos in the street.
Yeah.
The streets were
Right.
empty. I know it wasn't allowed, but so I continued working on my creativity, and
Mhm.
that was really important to not becoming depressive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
That's like
Mhm.
for us, we launched a show January of
Yeah,
2020.
We
So a
did.
couple
yeah.
months before COVID. And I remember our original plan was 100 interviews first year, and then COVID
Wow.
happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm watching everything get shut down. And I told Sandy, I was like, we can't change COVID, and everybody's going to be online now.
Yeah.
So let's step it up because this could be our silver lining for our show.
E-
And because of
Exactly.
that, we're over 500 interviews.
Yes.
Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, the life became online, I would say.
Yep.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
think the future of music, in my opinion, will be
Yeah.
that you will set up like you do a live event. You'll have people there face to face, but then you'll
Yeah.
also set up live streaming so that the world, your fans around the world, can also be a part of it. So now you'll be able to combine both.
Yeah, I really like that idea. That's amazing. Yes, definitely. You can touch everybody in the whole world. It's not just in your own country.
Yep.
It's still
And artists could always do that. It's just that I think that nobody really thought about doing it until COVID.
Yeah. That's true.
exactly. Yeah. Once that was the only positive thing of COVID.
I mean,
Yeah.
it did make people think outside the box,
It did.
which that was a
Yeah.
For
plus.
sure.
Yeah.
So
So
a lot of people would ask, when did you know you wanted to do music? I always like to go deeper than that. When did it click that this could be a career move for you?
Well, I started doing music at the age of 8.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I did music my whole life. I was in a special school here in Germany, and I studied musicology in Paris. And so my whole life I always did music, singing, and I also play piano, as you can see behind me. It's my baby.
Ah,
Um,
good.
so yeah, music is really part of my personality too.
So when
Oh
did
yeah.
the transition to become a rapper happen?
That was really funny. It's when I was a member of this girl group I
Uh-huh.
created in Paris, and one day, we have been three girls, and the other two girls left the studio, and the producer just put some cool hip hop sound, and I
Ah,
started reading some R. Kelly lyrics, and I started rapping just like this. I was like,
wow.
uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, I just did this. And then he said to me, well, you are rapping. I said, what? I'm rapping? I'm not a rapper. I'm a singer. How can I rap? And that's how it started. And we decided to add this rap part in the group. So we have been the kind of French TLC, I would say.
Oh wow, I
Ah,
love that.
I love that. That's awesome.
So what
Yeah.
made the solo career happen? I mean, how did that happen?
Unfortunately, you know how girls can be, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, not always nice to each other. So um, we didn't have the same vision of our
That makes
career,
sense.
of our
Yeah.
future. I wanted to be a group. I wanted to grow as a group,
Hmm.
Yeah.
and the other wanted to do her own career, solo career. So we
Hmm.
split.
Okay.
And then I was thinking, okay, what can I do? Singing. There are so many singers, you know.
Hmm.
I'm a
Yeah.
good singer, but it's important to do something different,
Yeah.
to
Yes.
to be
Yes.
seen,
Mhm.
you know. And then
Absolutely.
I decided to starting as a solo rapper.
Oh, wow.
Ah,
I love
Yeah.
that.
yes.
Now, as you know, a lot of people, they see the glory in the rappers, the glory in the singers, but they don't see the grind, the sacrifice, the tears, the struggles it takes to get
Yes.
there. And I always want to talk about that side of it because I think a lot of times people think, oh, if you got the talent, you'll make it, but that's just not the case. So tell us about some of the sacrifices and struggles you've had to go through even to get to where you are today.
I did a lot of sacrifice. I would say it's you know it's not only a lot of work. It's only you have to focus.
Mhm.
Focus. I was focused on at the beginning. I was focused on my group. 5 years, you know, 5 long years. So I didn't travel to Germany to see
Mhm.
my
Mhm.
family. I was only focused on this.
Yeah.
So my family was not number one at this moment. So because you can do so many different things. So and that's the same. You have always do some sacrifice. So when I hear other friends traveling or going on vacation, I'm saying no. I am just staying here and I'm focusing on my career. It's much more important because I can travel later with a as
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
to when I do some concerts. So yeah, that's a sacrifice. And of course,
Yeah. 'Cause- yeah.
and of course um you're alone because
Mhm.
when your friends they all do other things and then you sometimes they don't understand what you're doing
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
so yeah, there are also very lonely moments.
Yeah, like we interviewed somebody a while years ago, and she was telling us how one of the things too is like, a lot of times your friends don't get it, where they invite you to their weddings and stuff like that, and they don't understand that if you already have dates booked, you can't just cancel.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You have
Right. You
you
have to
get
keep that commitment.
and you have to
Mhm.
keep that commitment, and sometimes it's
Mhm.
hard to keep friendships together because they don't get it.
Right.
Exactly. It's that's unfortunately a problem, and it's not easy to find the right friends who understand this. That's really a problem, you know?
Yeah, and that's why I always want to talk about this side of it because I
Yeah.
think when you look at all the podcasts and shows out there, you really don't see people talk about this side of it much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
And that was one thing I want to do different with our show as we grew it. Is I was like, you know what, we're going to talk about the side that nobody else talks about because I think it's the most important because people
It is.
don't understand. They don't understand that you get on that stage for an hour, 2 hours, whatever it is, and
Yeah.
you're in your zone and you're having fun, but
Yeah.
that's not everything.
Yeah.
That's that moment.
That's the
Yeah.
fun part.
That's the
Yeah.
fun part. Just like with
That
our show,
exactly.
just like
Yeah.
with this show, our 30 to 60 minutes that we get on this is our fun part.
It
Yeah.
is.
But
Yeah.
but all the stuff before and all the stuff after, it's a lot of rut and a lot of this, and a lot of sacrifice, and a lot of struggles, a lot of communication back and forth, and
Exactly.
non-communication and
Yes.
miscommunication.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I always like to talk about that, and I'm glad that you're open with that.
Yeah, of course, because it's a, you know, and I know many celebrities in America, in Germany, and I always say, you know, these people, they're like you and me. They in the morning they don't look good. They don't have a fresh breath when they wake up. So
Yeah.
they're all like the same people. So
Yeah.
uh, yeah, many people they forget it. They're not aliens or something else.
Yes.
Now that we talked a little bit about the sacrifice and struggle side, let's flip the script and go the other way. What are a few moments where you're like, wow, I got to do that? It's a few wow moments for you.
Um, I had a lot of wow moments. The first wow moment um, was when I was in this girl group in Paris,
Mhm.
and we have been done our first stage, first concert.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
It was for me, you can't believe me, I was always so scared being on stage. I was trembling, and my voice was trembling, and it was a festival, so I don't know, it was a big crowd, 100 or 1,000 of people. It was in Paris,
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and we have been the three girls singing. It was okay, but I didn't really feel my voice because I was so scared. So
Yeah.
I did my job, okay, it was good, but I
Mhm.
knew I could do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we finished our first song, and then came another group with really cool soul ladies, they did a good gospel song, and then I just wanted to sing with them. That was
Yeah.
funny. So I went behind the gospel singers, and I started singing and dancing, and then I felt my voice blowing up. It was really crazy, and
Yeah.
they all looked at me, and wow, and I was thinking, oh, that was my voice, and that was the moment where I started being more self-confident,
Oh, wow.
Okay.
and
Yeah.
where I felt, wow, this is something I really love.
Yeah, I can remember our very first show on January 3rd of 2020. And I was like nervous, can be, and I can talk. That's not a big deal. My fear was as long as technology works, but you
Yeah,
don't have control over that. You don't always have
Yeah.
control over that.
exactly.
And,
You
and it
see,
was like, and it was funny because like my biggest fear was the that the that the sound and everything go out. And I
yes,
guess I had to experience that the very first episode because very first episode we're in it about a couple minutes in, and then Ashlyn who was interviewing just went blank, and I was
oh,
like, Sandy's like, what happened? I don't know. And then Ashlyn texts me and says, what happened? I don't know. And so we all logged back into the system because it was back then we were audio only,
And we were on
and we was
phones.
on the
Yeah.
phones,
Yeah.
and we logged all back in because it kicked us all out, and we were still alive, and we did it. And rest of the show we nailed. But it was funny that
yeah,
the one thing that I was fearful of had to happen on the very first show.
exactly. It's always like this. When you think about exactly this thing, it will happen. You can be sure.
But the good
Mhm.
thing is, if that was my biggest fear, the great thing is I got that out of the way. So now
On
we
the
can move.
first episode. Yeah.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your album.
Yes, my album will be a mix of different languages. Of
Mm.
course, the
Oh,
Okay.
most
wow.
of the
Awesome.
song will be in English,
Yeah.
and I have few songs in German, and I would love to do a song with three languages:
Oh,
French,
wow.
Ooh, three.
German, and English.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That
that
I
would be
that
think,
would be.
amazing.
yeah, because it doesn't exist a rap song, rapping in three languages. So I will do this.
Ah,
Yes.
be the first one to do
Now,
that.
I've
Yeah.
That
never
would be
paid
really cool.
attention for other languages, but does rap still flow in other languages like it does US?
Is it similar?
Um. Yes. But the German language is not so beautiful. But I can
Mhm.
do the beginning of one of my rap songs.
Sure.
Heute hab ich vorgesehen, dir wieder mal den Kopf zu verdrehen, so mal hast du noch nie gesehen. Alles vermischen, nichts mehr sagen. Jetzt habe ich doch einfach schon die ganze Wahrheit vertragen. So
Ah,
it sounds good. It sounds good in German, and in French my voice sounds also different. In English too. That's really funny. See,
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Yeah, because I've never really listened to other languages when it comes to rap and singing and all that. So
yeah.
I was always wondered
It's
that.
very cool.
yeah. There is a there is a French. There has been a French rapper. It's a male rapper. I just know. the beginning. What was this? Menelik. I always forget this. It's funny. I learned it in French. Um, to be une question se pose savoir. Une question se pose à moi à savoir si j'ai le choix sur le tempo ou pas. Je sais pas, mais en tout cas. But, the
Oh,
voice is different. When I rap in English, it's
yeah.
kind of, and I've had a gun, taking a gun, got some other road chicks for that.
Yeah.
The sound is totally different.
Yeah.
Wow. Yes.
So tell us about the movie you're going to be in too.
And it will be at the beginning a kind of teaser of a blockbuster, and I will play an undercover cop.
Oh,
Ooh.
It
Oh,
means
that
that
must
you
be fun.
won't see my face.
Yeah.
And I will chasing. It's right,
mm.
chasing, hunting. I will hunting gangster, and they will never see my face. So I will be dressed like an old lady. So I will
Oh,
also walk like an old
oh
lady.
yeah.
Or so yeah, I really like that.
So nobody will suspect you.
Yeah. I really love that.
Oh, awesome.
So as you
So
know, a lot of people, they see you as the artist and the actress and all that, but they don't see the team behind you. In our opinion, the teams never get the love that they deserve.
They
On
deserve.
exactly.
our show, they do. So take a few moments.
Amazing.
So tell us a little bit about the team that helps you be who you are.
Well, there's one person. He's my best friend. He's also producer, my manager, Richard, and he's my oldest friend. He always believed in me. He was there when I started the girl group. He managed the girl group, and he always when I had a lot of moment of struggle. When I was thinking, okay, I will stop. I'm not able. He always said, stop, stop, stop. Don't talk this like this. So he always believed in me, and he's really the one person who I would say he's my main team.
Mhm.
He's I trust him
Yeah.
100%,
Yeah.
and that's something really unique, and I think we will move forward together forever,
Mhm.
and that's
Mhm.
that's yeah, and it's not easy to find the right person in this business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Speaking of teams, we have a third co-host, our little 10-year-old little boy that we bring on to ask a few questions. So Sandy's
Oh,
going to go get him.
Yes, his name's Christopher. I'll get him.
And
oh,
we've got a almost 3-year-old little daughter that when she gets older, she'll be plugged in a show too because we are a family show.
oh, that's amazing. That's what I love in America. I love the family spirit.
Mhm.
This is something I really. That's why I'm a big fan of America, of
Uh,
the American culture, the music, and I have been to America a few times in Orlando, New York, Los Angeles.
oh
I
wow.
really loved it. I loved the people, and I felt so good in
Mhm.
America, and I really love that family spirit. We don't have this like this in Europe, I think.
Huh. Oh wow.
And you have also this tradition, this love for your country
Mhm.
and patriotism. We don't
Yeah.
have this, and this is really amazing.
Oh wow. I'd have never guessed that. Again, when you're been born in the U.S.
Yeah,
and you
you're
and that's
proud.
all I've known is the USA.
Yes,
So you take it for granted sometimes. But granted, I honor our country. I love our country. I love
yeah,
what we do. I've always thought we live in the best country. But
yeah,
again, I've never been to another country. So hearing some of the stuff, it makes me even more proud to be
yeah. You
in the
you can
U.S.
be proud because really, it's amazing the movies from the US, the music, all the products coming from the US, and it's really so I really always feel blessed when I'm there because I receive so much love, and that's something really American, I would say.
She's in Berlin.
Yeah, and it's cold here. And how
Well,
is the weather?
Well, for Savannah, it's actually pretty chilly. I mean, I think like Saturday night, we're supposed to be 21. You said
Yes.
21 degrees. That's cold for Savannah. We don't get
Oh
that
yeah.
cold.
Oh
We've got a
wow.
cold front coming through. And so, but we really ain't had a winter here this year for Savannah, Georgia. So we're getting it now. But
Yeah.
I think after Saturday, we'll probably not see these temperatures again until next year.
Amazing. I like Georgia. Do you know the song from Georgia, Georgia? You know the song?
Oh yeah, great song.
Alicia Keys and yeah, I love it.
Right.
Okay, hi Lyngee. So what's your favorite food?
My favorite food? I love burger.
Ah.
I really love a good cheeseburger. That's why I'm really happy when I'm in the US because you have the best burger in the US. And steak. I really love beef. Okay, I know.
And what's yours?
Mine is pizza.
Pizza. Which pizza?
Pepperoni sauce and supreme and pineapple.
He's got like 4 different faves.
Pineapple is very good.
Yeah.
He just learned that one. We on all these interviews, so many people said, "Have you tried pineapple?" No. Have you tried pineapple? So finally, he's tried it. And he likes it.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
All right.
Okay, so what's your favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show is Desperate Housewives. I'm really addicted to the show. I have seen it, I think 5-6 times. So I have to watch it every year.
All right, mine is SpongeBob.
That's nice. He's
So do
cute.
y'all get SpongeBob over there?
Yes.
I figured it was probably a worldwide phenomenon.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, forever or just in the last years?
Either.
I really my favorite movie. It's Out of Africa. It's an old movie, but in the last years I really loved Transformers. I love all the Marvel world. Yeah, I really love Marvel movies and I love horror movies. It's not for you. You're too young for this, but I really love the Conjuring. Do you know Conjuring?
Oh, The Conjuring.
Yeah.
Yeah, Conjuring. Amazing.
Oh wow.
I know it's a true story.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, mine is the Minions movie.
Minions. It's it has been 3 years. It was out in movies 3 or 4 years, no?
That's right.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah.
And they got another one coming, don't they?
Yes, a Despicable Me 4, yeah.
Amazing.
Yes.
All right.
All right, bye, thanks.
Bye-bye. Cool, your t-shirt. Yeah,
He loves Minions.
He loves Minions.
that's good. But they're so funny. You know, they're really funny, crazy, and that's amazing.
Yeah, they've built a really great brand, I tell you, because
Yes.
it gets all the kids' attentions
Yes.
and adults.
And adults.
Yes.
Of course.
We love
You
them
know what?
too.
You know what's important? It's always to keep the child in you.
Mhm,
So even if
exactly.
you're an adult, keep your inner child. I would say inner child.
Well,
Yes.
that's funny. I just turned 50 last year.
Yeah. Wow.
And I'm now, granted, people think I'm crazy for doing this, but again, I won't be able to always be able to do this.
Yeah.
So I'm
So
going to
you're
do
doing it
so
while
I'm
you
doing it
can.
while I can, but
Yeah.
we go to the trampoline park with our little ones, and I'll still do the backflips on the trampoline park.
Amazing. I would do the same. Yeah.
Now, granted,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, yesterday, and she happened to be filming me during
Oh,
this.
yeah. We put this on our TikTok.
And I put it on TikTok. It's got like 600 views since yesterday.
Oh.
But I did the backflip and I over rotated and it threw me into the wall. I mean,
it looks like he's being sucked into the wall. How it looks.
I mean,
Wow.
it's
It's
like
crazy.
whoosh. And-
It didn't hurt you?
Oh, it knocked the breath out of me a little bit, but
Wow.
Yeah, I thought he was really hurt when I heard the
Wow.
sound. It's like, man.
and
Boy.
but today I feel fine. So I'm like, okay, well, at least I'm not bruised or anything.
Yeah.
Because being
Yeah.
50 years old, your bones are different at 50 than you're at 20.
Yeah. Definitely. But you had a lot of fun. That's the
Yeah,
most
still had
important.
fun.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's
So if
amazing.
you could co-write with any artist, dead or alive, who would it be?
My favorite artist is, of course, the singer is my favorite. It's Mariah Carey.
Ah,
Oh yeah, she's
I
amazing.
dream, yeah, well, I would love to sing with her, but it's, yeah, maybe one day.
you
It's
never
my
know,
Yeah,
biggest
right?
you
dream.
never know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Absolutely.
never know.
everybody gets
And
surprises.
yeah,
Yeah.
that would be amazing. I really love her. And as a rapper, I love Eminem.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's the
he's
best.
great.
Yes.
I love his fast rap because I also love doing fast rap. So I'm working on this fast rap. He
Oh,
just
well.
published a new rap. So fast. I don't think anybody could do the same. So
Yeah.
I will work on this.
Yeah,
Yes.
awesome. So this probably has 1,000 answers, but just think of the first answer that pops in your head. But what is a song you've heard that you wish you wrote?
Hero.
Ah, yeah,
Oh, I
that's a good
love
one.
As
that
a
one. That is a good
hero, if you look inside your heart, mm, that's my favorite song.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's a good one.
beautiful. Yes. So, what are some things that inspire you?
Um, you know, um, I love even if I live in a big city. A big city, it's sometimes kind of it's Berlin is very gray,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I always it's people sometimes they look at me because I look maybe a bit weird, but I like observing people. I
Yeah.
like
I do
observing
that too.
animals,
He does that too.
and and that's so inspiring because um I took a lot of I teach singing too, and I did a lot all this technique, a lot of technique. I took this from the observation, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's and yeah, that's it's a real inspiration and nature, of course. I love just here in Berlin we don't have so much nature, but when there's a wood, I can spend hours in the wood, and yeah, that's something really inspiring for me.
Talking about the
Awesome.
people watching, there would be times that Sandy and I would be at a restaurant or something, and I'll start laughing, and she'll be like, "What are you laughing
Like,
at?"
what's going on?
But,
What's
and I'm like, "Oh, I just overhearing the conversation of the people over there."
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got used to that. It's just what he
She
does,
didn't understand it.
at
We've
first.
been married 19 years.
Oh
At the
yeah,
very
now we've been
beginning, she
married.
didn't understand that, but now she knows that's
I
just
get
who
it.
I am. I mean,
Yeah.
I listen, I watch, I see.
Yes.
Yes.
That's that's amazing. It means that you have also an open spirit, you know.
Mhm.
Yep. Very observant. Now,
Yeah.
what would you like for your legacy to be in music? What would you like to be most known and remembered for?
Uh, as an artist or as a
Yeah,
person?
you can say both.
Um, as an artist, I would like to that people say, "Well, she did a lot of things we didn't expect from her," and because I always try different things, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah.
I don't really look like a typical rapper, so I don't care, you know.
Yeah.
And as a person, human being, yeah, that people say, okay, she always uh, thought about other people. She was always helping other people. That's something I really do a lot.
Oh, love that. And if
Yeah.
you could say anything to your fans and followers, what would you want to tell them?
Um, I would tell them never give up. I know it's easy to say because we are always struggling a lot of times, and in the past years, it has been very difficult for many people,
Yeah.
for
Oh, yes.
everybody.
Right.
But when you stay positive, even if everything is dark for you, just try to think positive. It will
Mhm.
be better. Will be get better. It will be. So your body will create this positive spirit, and positive
Hmm.
things will happen. It's
Yes.
it's it's really strange. It's exactly what's happening. When I start thinking negative things are happening. So when
That's
Right.
I
so true.
stay
Hmm.
positive, wow. So I think that's really important. Always keep the positive.
And even when, and the
Yes.
great thing is when you are like that, even when negative things do happen, you still find that silver lining in it.
Exactly. Yes.
Hmm.
Because
So
of course,
important to
because
do
because of
that.
course it's
Yeah.
impossible to live 100% positive life, but you can find that silver lining in whatever comes your way.
Yes.
Exactly.
So what's next for you?
The next will be, of course, the work on my album, and we are also preparing a music video. We will do
Okay.
two music videos this year. One will be in a castle here in Germany,
Oh wow.
because
Oh.
I have recorded for Christmas a little Christmas song.
Oh,
Santa
yeah.
Claus is coming. Santa
Mhm.
Claus is back,
Mhm.
and we did
Yeah.
the video. Have you seen the video? It was a mini world. We created
Oh
a
wow.
mini world,
Oh,
Lyngee's
wow.
mini
Mhm.
world, and
Yeah.
we would do, because the song is really cool, but it's too short.
Mhm.
I would like to release this as a complete song this
Yeah.
year with a real big video clip.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
And I have really funny ideas already.
Uh,
Awesome.
so speaking of what's next, where do you want to be in 5 years?
In 5 years, I would like to produce other artists,
Ah,
Yeah.
because I love doing this. I love, as I said, I love helping, but it's also creating with others. So giving a bit of my creativity to other, and to create something new, and that's what I already started. When I did my music video, I did a casting for the dancers, so I discovered really great dancers. I would like to have in my next videos, and of course, if I can discover a singer, rapper,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
would like to work with them. So this is
Wow.
something I would like to do, to help other amazing artists to grow.
And speaking of helping them to grow, what advice would you give an artist who they just know this is what they're supposed to do? They're really good at what they do, but they're just really getting their feet wet. What advice would you give that person?
I would say, don't give up. I think today it's much more harder than 10 years ago, because today everything is online. It
Hmm.
can go really fast, but there's so many people online now. There's so many videos. So
Yeah.
it's always important to emerge, to be different. When you
Hmm.
when you're just a great singer and you sit there with the guitar, it's not sure that many people will look at you, because there are so many amazing videos on YouTube. So try to be something different,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then and be patient, and then it will work.
And that's like with our show, there's thousands of shows out there,
Oh, yes.
but our uniqueness is us because there's
Yeah,
not really, that I know of, any other really married couples doing shows like this where
I
they,
really like. It's amazing idea. That's what I said. You represent also the American spirit, and that's really cool. You are a great team, and that's really important. An important thing you show to the people, that's always important, to be a team.
yeah. And our secret weapon is little Chris.
It is. Yes. Can't do it without him.
Oh.
So as we close out here, tell everybody how they can find you.
Yes.
Well, I'm on YouTube, of course. Just type Lyngee, and you find my YouTube channel. I'm also on Facebook, on Instagram, on SoundCloud, of course, on all the streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple, Amazon, all these platforms. You can stream my music.
I love that.
Awesome.
We really enjoyed having you
We
on the show
did.
today, and we look
Me
forward to having
too.
you back down the road.
Yeah, thank you very much, and hope to talk to you soon.
All right. You have a
Sounds
great day.
good. Thanks
Okay,
so much.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.